Dementia, a word that carries fear, confusion, and silence. But behind every statistic, there's a human story. A name, a family, a lifetime of memories slowly slipping away. Dementia isn't just forgetfulness. It's a group of brain diseases that damage memory, behavior, and communication. Part 1. Understanding dementia. What dementia really is. Many people think dementia is just memory loss. But it's not one single disease. It's a group of brain disorders that damage how we think, remember, and communicate. The most common is Alzheimer's disease. Others include vascular dementia, Lewy body dementia, and frontotemporal dementia. Each one changes the brain in different ways, and each one changes lives. Part 2. The 4 major types of dementia. Dementia doesn't arrive all at once. It starts quietly, repeating the same question, forgetting a name, or losing track of time. But these signs can also come from other treatable conditions like depression or vitamin deficiencies. That's why speaking to a doctor early is so important, because understanding brings hope. 1. Alzheimer's disease, the most common form. It accounts for around 60–70% of all dementia cases. In Alzheimer's disease, tiny protein buildups, called amyloid plaques and tau tangles, slowly destroy brain cells. It begins in the hippocampus, the part responsible for memory and learning, which is why forgetting names or familiar faces is often the first sign. As it progresses, language, reasoning, and daily function are affected. Though there's no cure yet, early diagnosis and lifestyle support can help maintain quality of life. Alzheimer's disease, the most common type, occurs when abnormal proteins amyloid and tau build up in the brain, killing neurons and erasing memories. 2. Vascular dementia, when blood flow to the brain fails. This type happens when blood flow to parts of the brain is reduced or interrupted, often after a stroke or small vessel disease. Without enough oxygen and nutrients, brain cells die. Symptoms may appear suddenly, especially after a major stroke, or develop slowly over time. Common signs include difficulty focusing, slowed thinking, and trouble making decisions, leading to confusion and mood changes. Managing blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart health can help slow its progress. Dementia with Lewy bodies, the confusing illusion. This form shares traits with both Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease. It's caused by abnormal deposits of a protein called alpha-synuclein, known as Lewy bodies. People with this dementia often experience vivid visual hallucinations, movement difficulties, and changes in alertness. One day they may seem sharp and aware, the next confused and tired. It's unpredictable and challenging, both for patients and their families. For frontotemporal dementia, when personality changes. Frontotemporal dementia strikes earlier in life, attacking personality and behavior first. It can change how a person feels, speaks, and connects with others. This type affects the brain's frontal and temporal lobes, the areas that control personality, language, and behavior. It often begins earlier than other dementias, sometimes in people in their 40s or 50s. A once kind person may become aggressive, withdrawn, or lose empathy. Others struggle to find words or understand meaning. It's deeply painful for families because the person changes long before memory fades. Now that we've uncovered what causes dementia, let's talk about something even more important: how people live with it. Because behind every diagnosis, there's still a person. Each type of dementia has its own story, but they all share one truth: the fight for understanding, dignity, and care. Knowing the difference is the first step toward helping those who live through it. Part 3. Living with dementia. Here's the truth most people don't see. Life doesn't stop after a diagnosis. Dementia isn't the end of life, it's a change in how life is lived. Behind every diagnosis, there's still laughter, still love, still the same soul. Just learning to navigate the world differently. Simple routines become anchors. A morning walk, a favorite song, a familiar scent of coffee. Even when memories fade, connection remains. With the right support, people living with dementia can stay active, creative, and connected. Music, art, simple conversations, they awaken emotions and memories that medicine can't reach. It's not just about treatment, there's no cure yet, but there is care. It's about love, patience, and dignity. Therapies, music, and human touch, they bring light back into the shadows. With love, patience, and understanding, people with dementia can still live fully, beautifully, and with purpose. Part 4. Hope in Science. Right now, scientists across the world are working to uncover how dementia begins and how to stop it. They're searching for early warning signs, new medicines, and ways to protect the brain before it's too late. Every breakthrough brings us closer to understanding and to hope. In Alzheimer's, they're finding ways to stop the buildup of harmful proteins. In vascular dementia, they're proving that heart health and brain health are deeply connected. Lewy body research is helping us understand sleep and dream behavior like never before. And genetics is giving frontotemporal families hope for personalized treatment. There are therapies that help keep the mind active, and communities that bring hope instead of fear. Every experiment, every breakthrough, every act of care brings us closer to a future where dementia no longer defines a person's life. Hope lives in science, compassion makes it real. Every 3 seconds, someone in the world develops dementia. It's one of the hardest truths to face. Losing memories, stories, and moments that once defined a person. 5. Part 5. The heart of it all. Behind every statistic is a person and a family doing their best to hold on. Dementia takes away memories, but it can never erase love. Let's talk about it. Let's understand it. Because awareness is the first step to compassion, and compassion is the first step to change. Awareness brings understanding, and understanding brings change.